Hello and welcome to Ogun State Weekly. I am Henry Ogunjimi.
And I am BC Adebayo.
It's 2015, the long-awaited election year, and activities have changed gear across the country, including Ogun State. Politicking and electioneering campaigns have kicked off all over as political parties and their candidates seek the attention of the electorates. And that will be our focus on the program today.
The situation isn't any different in Ogun State, and the ruling All Progressives Congress isn't leaving anything to chance in spite of the laudable achievements its 5 cardinal programs and developmental projects have achieved.
The governorship candidate of the APC and the incumbent governor, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, during the week flagged off his re-election campaign tour of the 236 wards in the state.
That was preceded by the inauguration of the Amosun-APC campaign organization, which has an APC chieftain and former PDP national auditor, Chief Bode Mustapha, in the driving seat as Director General.
The importance of the security of lives and property cannot be taken away in election preparations. And knowing this, the state governor, Ibikunle Amosun, CON, joined officers and men of the Ogun State Police Command to mark the end of a successful year and usher in the year 2015.
Now, before we bring you those details, we have a piece on the achievements of the state government and relevant agencies in making the state one of the safest in Nigeria. Do stay tuned.
Today in Nigeria, Ogun State is ranked amongst the first 3 most secure states. The government of Senator Ibikunle Amosun places a high premium on security. This has led to the massive investment in security, especially in equipment like the state-of-the-art armored personnel carriers and Hilux vans fitted with modern communication gadgets. This achievement has been made possible by the support of the security agencies, the cooperation of the good people of Ogun State, and their determination to rid the environment of all forms of criminality.
The response was very quick, and in fact that encouraged the command and other services to tackle security in the state, because the government is always available to listen to the police, the security agencies, once we go to him to ask for assistance.
At all hours in Abeokuta, the state capital, businesses flourish. It is a common sight now to find traders displaying their wares in the night, not minding the time.
The security situation in Ogun State has really changed. In Nomida Market, with the security outfit that the government put in place, we feel secure.
Like we close up by 10 o'clock at night, because let me say 4 years ago now, the security of this state is very okay, because since our governor is there, he really tried about the security.
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ a ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ àti máa tajà di àsìkò yìí tó wá máa di 5 aago 5 sí aago 6. Gbogbo everybody ti máa palẹ̀ mọ́ máa lọ sílé. Bẹ̀tí ńgbà tí ìjọba wa wọ́n ti ṣe ààbò. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n máa ń parade, wọ́n máa lọ, wọ́n máa bọ̀ títí di around 10, 11, 12.
This improved security in the state has increased the influx of foreign and local investment. It has brought increment in the internally generated revenue, making the state second to Lagos.
When you look at what we generate in relation to what the federal government gives to states, because that's how you can know a state that can be viable, really. If what you generate from the federal government, if you compare it with what we generate internally, we are second only to Lagos. But for me and for the good people of Ogun State, that is the way to go, really.
It will be recalled that the administration of Senator Ibikunle Amosun inherited a serious security problem, which sometimes led to banks closing business.
Within that period between October and December 2011, there was upsurge of robberies, especially bank robberies. It was so bad. That was how the governor then, instead of ordering the APC to be brought by ship, he quickly ordered that APC should be bought and flown into the country. You cannot see any governor in the whole 36 states that have ever done such a thing. Even national, they have not purchased all these things. The total APC purchase so far that is on the ground now, there are 13 APCs at 140 Hilux vehicles distributed to all security agencies.
Securing the state is not the government's job alone. Members of the public must be involved. Funding security is not the job of the government alone, but members of the public also to contribute. And the support they gave to the trust fund, is a reflection of the confidence that they have in the government and a reflection of the gratitude or the feeling that the government is doing something about security. The one in Ogun State here, as a member, I can authoritatively say, had been very, very effective. Recently, the trust fund purchased 30 Hilux vans, complete with communication gadgets and every other thing that will make those vehicles perform.
Today, his administration has brought end to the era of banks and other businesses closing because of insecurity.
3-4 years thereabouts, there was a time that it was so rampant. Banks were being robbed and all that. But recently, we've not heard about that.
The situation now is okay. There's no thieves around in Ogun State now. Everywhere is calm. When we talk about security in Ogun State is very okay.
Presently, we are having the peaceful environment. The governor is really trying. The crime rate has reduced. Everybody is walking around without being scared or being threatened one way or the other.
It's one of his greatest achievements, apart from infrastructural development, in education, in healthcare sector. Security is another great achievement from Senator Ibikunle Amosun.
He has really done a marvelous job in terms of security in Ogun State. At least one can see that Ogun State has really changed from what it used to be.
Being a musician, I can work anytime. Even maybe I'm in a show, coming back from show, maybe around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night, and there's nobody disturb me on the road.
Welcome back. Those achievements and more were recognized when the Nigerian Police Force Ogun State Command treated its rank and file and some notable members of the public to an event to mark the end of the year. Governor Amosun was also there to encourage the force.
That Ogun State is now a safe haven for residents and visitors alike, including investors, is no longer news. Thanks to the activities of various security operatives across the state, including the Nigeria Police. After successful outings in the last 3 years, the command celebrates in some relaxed manner to usher in 2015. With plenty support coming from the state government, the Commissioner of Police, Ikemefuna Okoye, extends the command's appreciation to Governor Ibikunle Amosun.
The governor has been very, very supportive. And it is because of his support that the police command in Ogun State achieved this feat of effective policing in Ogun State. The governor never wasted time to assist us with facilities. Not only the police, other security agencies were assisted.
The positive feedback from members of the community is re-echoed here by Mrs. Adeshola Adebutu of the Police Community Relations Agency, who praised that the peace and security in the state last throughout the election period.
When elections are here, you're not supposed to be violent. Win or lose, you're supposed to behave like a gentleman or a lady and take things as it comes. But by the grace of God, I want to tell His Excellency that by the grace of God, inshallah, God will give you the grace to come again, and we shall come to you again to come and solicit for help on behalf of the police in Ogun State.
Governor Ibikunle Amosun praises the performance of the command with a pledge not to relent in efforts made towards encouraging security agencies in the state.
I will recommend to them in Abuja
Platforms like this one are welcome to allow these committed officers and men catch their breath and brace up for the challenges ahead.